The Art of Influence. Persuading Others Begins With You by Chris Widener is a guide to mastering influence, emphasizing that becoming a person of influence starts with inner transformation. Through a fictional story, Widener highlights core principles that empower individuals to build trust, credibility, and lasting impact in their relationships and professional lives. This book is built on 4 principles that can transform anyone into a powerful influencer: integrity, optimism, empathy, and action. The story framework. Widener uses a fictional narrative to illustrate his concepts, following the protagonist, Marcus Drake, a successful but stressed-out businessman. Marcus is struggling with his business and personal relationships when he meets David J. Baxter, a wealthy, successful man who seems to have a strong influence on those around him. Through a series of meetings, David teaches Marcus the 4 pillars of influence, demonstrating how success is not just about achieving results but about building meaningful, ethical relationships. The fictional dialogue serves as a way to make the principles relatable and memorable. 1. Integrity is the foundation of influence. Widener asserts that the most crucial factor in becoming influential is integrity. True influence cannot be attained without trust, and trust is rooted in being a person of integrity. People with integrity act consistently with their values, no matter the situation, and this fosters a sense of reliability and dependability in those around them. Character consistency. Widener stresses that character is not about the words we say or the image we project, but about being consistent in action. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching, and following through on commitments. Those who wish to influence others must be steadfast in their values. Transparency and honesty. Another element of integrity is being open and honest in communication. Influence isn't manipulation or trickery, it's being straightforward. When people perceive us as honest, they are more likely to trust our intentions and actions. Authenticity and humility. Widener emphasizes authenticity as the cornerstone of influence. Leaders must present themselves as they truly are, showing both their strengths and weaknesses. Additionally, humility is vital because it shows that a person is willing to learn and grow. David explains to Marcus that people are influenced when they believe the person influencing them is authentic, trustworthy, and morally sound. He shares examples from his own life where integrity helped him build lasting relationships and create successful business ventures. Integrity makes influence last beyond fleeting interactions, creating a deeper impact on people's lives. 2. Optimism attracts influence. Optimism is the second major principle Widener discusses. According to him, people are naturally drawn to positive individuals because optimism inspires confidence and hope. An influential person is one who can look beyond immediate challenges and focus on possibilities and solutions, which energizes those around them. Positive energy. A person of influence must radiate positive energy. This does not mean ignoring difficulties, but rather maintaining a belief that solutions exist and progress can be made. An optimistic mindset encourages others to take action, overcome obstacles, and believe in their potential. Inspiring others. Widener believes that optimism plays a crucial role in motivating others. Leaders who remain positive in difficult times give others hope, and this, in turn, inspires loyalty and dedication. David tells Marcus that an optimistic attitude creates an environment where people feel they can achieve more. Overcoming negativity. Widener warns against the dangers of negativity, which can spread easily and undermine influence. He advises keeping away from negative thinking and negative people, as they will only drag down morale and limit the potential for success. A strong influencer knows how to maintain a positive outlook, even when faced with difficult circumstances. In the story, David demonstrates to Marcus how his optimism has helped him overcome adversity and build a successful business. He teaches that optimism is not naivety, it is the capacity to see beyond the present and believe in the possibility of improvement. As Marcus adopts this attitude, he finds that it transforms both his personal and professional interactions. 3. Empathy. Connecting with people. Widener's third principle is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy is key to building strong, lasting relationships because it allows influencers to connect on a deeper emotional level. Listening to understand. To truly influence someone, you must first understand them. Widener emphasizes the importance of listening, really listening, to others without immediately responding or judging. This active listening helps influencers understand the other person's perspective, which is crucial to offering meaningful advice or direction. Putting others first. Empathy requires setting aside one's own needs and focusing on the needs of others. Widener explains that true influence comes when you prioritize helping others succeed. By focusing on the interests and concerns of those you are trying to influence, you build stronger relationships and increase the likelihood of your message being accepted. Emotional intelligence. Widener connects empathy with emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and manage one's own emotions and the emotions of others. By developing emotional intelligence, an influencer can handle difficult situations with grace, maintain calm under pressure, and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. David shares with Marcus how empathy has helped him build strong personal and professional relationships. By showing genuine interest in others and seeking to understand their emotions and motivations, David has been able to create lasting bonds that have greatly enhanced his influence. Marcus learns that empathy is not just about being kind, it's a powerful tool that creates loyalty and trust. 4. Action. Influence requires effort. The final principle in the art of influence is that influence requires action. Widener emphasizes that it is not enough to have good intentions or to know the right principles, one must also act on them. People are influenced by those who take decisive action and led by example. Consistent action. Widener argues that people of influence are those who consistently put their values into action. Influence is not a one-time event but the result of repeated actions over time. Consistency builds credibility, and credibility is the foundation of influence. Leading by example. An important part of being an influencer is modeling the behavior you want to see in others. Widener stresses that actions speak louder than words. If you want others to act with integrity, optimism, and empathy, you must demonstrate those qualities in your own life. Persistence and follow-through. Widener points out that many people start strong but fail to follow through. True influence is gained by those who are persistent and who see things through to the end. This requires discipline and a commitment to acting in alignment with your values, even when it's difficult. In the story, David explains that his success and influence are the results of taking consistent action based on his principles. He teaches Marcus that while understanding the principles of influence is essential, it is their consistent application that makes the real difference. As Marcus begins to implement what he has learned, he sees how small, steady actions lead to significant results. Conclusion. Becoming a person of influence. By the end of the book, Marcus has transformed, not just professionally but personally. Through his journey, he has learned that influence is not about exerting power or control over others but about earning their respect, trust, and loyalty through integrity, optimism, empathy, and action. David's mentorship helps Marcus realize that being a person of influence is about becoming the best version of oneself and using that personal growth to positively impact others. Widener's The Art of Influence delivers a simple yet profound message. influence begins with personal development. If you want to lead, inspire, and motivate others, you must first work on your character and mindset. The book provides a roadmap for anyone seeking to increase their influence, whether in business, personal relationships, or life in general. Widener's principles are timeless and applicable in any situation where influence is needed. In summary, the 4 core principles of influence, integrity, optimism, empathy, and action, form a foundation for personal and professional success. Widener emphasizes that influence is not about manipulation but about building meaningful connections, staying true to one's values, and taking consistent action to help others achieve their potential. By following these principles, anyone can become a powerful, positive force of influence in their community, workplace, and personal life.